and welcome to another episode of Bible Stories with Isabella Jane and
Rosie! Hey Bella,
yes, Rosie.
I'm so glad that you changed your hair.
What do you mean so glad? Like it wasn't good in the first place. I think Sadie thinks my hair looks great.
Yeah, that Bella, now we kind of look the same. All you've got to do is wear your hair in two Tonys. Yeah, be careful. It might just become a trend.
So guys, I'm so glad that you've joined us again for Bible Stories. We've got another amazing story and miracle by Jesus today that we're going to explore.
All right, well, what's it all about?
Well, Rosie, I was thinking, there is a lot going on in the world, isn't there?
Yeah, there really is. And sometimes it makes me feel a little bit anxious. You know, like there's this massive storm and I can't control it.
Rosie, I think a lot of us feel that way. You know, we feel like there is a storm in our hearts and in our lives and in the world.
Yeah, and I don't know how to calm the storm.
Well, Rosie, did you know that there is a story in the Bible where Jesus calms a storm?
He does?
Yeah, he does.
Bella, that's impossible. You can tell the weather that you can't change it.
Well, Rosie, I think that's the point of the story. You can't change the weather, but Jesus could.
Now, that's a miracle.
Well, that's exactly what we're looking at. We're looking at a miracle that we can find in the book of Luke and in the book of Mark, where they tell this amazing story where Jesus calms a storm.
So Della, hold on. What happened?
Well, there was a storm.
Well, thanks for that. But we all knew that because he calmed it. What's the whole story?
Rosie, Jesus was in a boat with his disciples and suddenly a storm came.
What did Jesus do?
Well, nothing at the time because he was asleep.
Well, this is a silly story, Della. I want to hear the story when he calmed a storm, not when he was taking a nap.
Well, he was taking a nap, but this is the right story. It's all in one story.
Well, okay.
So, most of the disciples and the people at the time were really good fishermen. So they knew how to handle storms, how to handle the boat when things went wrong.
So they weren't panicked.
Well, we can see in the story how bad the storm was because even the fishermen were afraid.
So this must have been a horrendous storm.
It was a horrendous storm, Rosie, and they actually ran to Jesus in absolute fear and terror, asking for help.
And did he help?
He did.
Or did he first wake up from his nap?
He woke up from his nap, and Rosie, he calmed the storm.
Hold on a second.
What?
You can't just say the guy calmed the storm. That's impossible.
No, Rosie, it's not impossible because Jesus woke up, he went and he literally told the ocean to be still.
And did it be still?
Rosie, the storm went away.
Now, that's amazing.
Rosie, I think this is an amazing miracle.
But now, Bella, how does this apply to me being anxious and all of the stuff going on in the world?
Well, Rosie, if Jesus can calm a storm here, don't you think he can calm a storm here?
Wait,
in our hearts?
what do you think, Sadie?
Well, Rosie, he can calm the storm in our hearts. He can calm the storm in our lives.
I think you're right.
You see, Rosie, once again, we see that when the disciples asked for help, Jesus could help.
So I guess it's the same as when we pray, he listens.
Yeah, Rosie. And I think we can see in this story that it's not just what the disciples said, saying, oh, help, help, help. It's who the disciples asked
see what you're saying. So with me praying, that's great. But the important thing is that I'm praying to God and Jesus.
Yeah, Rosie, because they're the ones who can answer our prayers.
So God answers our prayers?
Sometimes not in the way that we expect, but we can see with all of these stories and the miracles that Jesus has performed that, yeah, he does answer our prayers, because if he can calm a storm, he can calm us too. You walk on the waters, you speak to the sea, you stand in the fire beside